Hello, and thank you for joining us on this year's edition of the Awfully Scary Movie Show. I'm your director, Kalis Collins, joined by my producer, Braden Geyer.
Thanks for having me. Tonight we dive into the black and white horror film filled with skeletons, ghosts, and more.
The movie is called The Screaming Skull and was released in 1958.
We have various clips for you tonight made by WHS-TV students that we are sure will give you a fright. From homemade intestines to solving mysteries, you'll be filled with fear.
But before we begin the movie, did you know the movie was based on the horror story of the same name, written by Frances Marion Crawford, who drew inspiration from the folklore surrounding the so-called Screaming Skull kept on display in the Bettiscombe Manor in Dorset, England?
It's pretty interesting. This also was the first ever movie to offer free burial services if the viewer died from watching the film. While nobody did ever die, this was a great way to fill the theaters.
So you're telling me if I were to die while watching this movie, that they'd pay for all my funeral fees?
Yeah, so if you get killed from fear from watching The Screaming Skull, they'll pay for it all.
That's crazy.
It's pretty insane.
Thank you for joining us on the Awfully Scary Movie Show. Let's jump right in.
The Screaming Skull is a motion picture that reaches its climax in shocking horror. Its impact is so terrifying that it may have an unforeseen effect. It may kill you. Therefore, its producers feel they must assure free burial services to anyone who dies of fright while seeing The Screaming Skull.
lovely, Eric.
You look disappointed for a moment.
It did not. It's really lovely. Oh, look. I bet that's the den there.
That's right.
Is that a bedroom?
Yes, it is.
Gonna be ours?
It'll need some fixing first.
Or is her room, wasn't it?
Yes. Come on along. I'll show you the rest of the house. It's rather forbidding now, I suppose. Empty like this. But it was usually this way. Shortly after Marion and I were married, she removed all the furniture her parents had left her. This is our home, she used to say, and we must choose everything carefully. Well, we didn't get very far before she died. But now that you're here, it's going to be lovely again. I'll get the things out of storage tomorrow. They're all down at the warehouse. And I'll take care of that, too.
You have candles?
Sure.
It'll be twice as romantic.
Speaking of being romantic. Forgot to carry you over the threshold.
I love you. I love you.
Jenny. I thought life had died out for me.
What's that up there?
Oh, that's where Mickey keeps his gardening things.
Who's Mickey?
The gardener. He's kept it up the 2 years I've been away.
By himself?
That's right.
Must work awfully hard.
Oh, he and Marion would spend hours on end working here in the gardens. And up in the greenhouse back there. See, he loved her very much. Sometimes I used to wonder who she was. My wife or Mickey's nursemaid. You know, I don't think he quite believes she's gone. I think he expects her to show up one of these mornings and will scold her for neglecting the gardens.
You still love her, don't you? No, I'm not jealous. I'm grateful to her. I think to have loved once, really loved, to learn how to love always. Learning it from her, you give again to me. I wish there was some way to thank her. Who's that?
I don't know. They're driving around the back. Come on along.
Eric!
I see Eric.
We stopped by to meet your new wife.
Oh, Eric, this is a wonderful surprise.
It's been a long time.
It has.
Reverend.
Good to see you, Eric.
Jenny, this is Mrs. Snow.
I'm very happy to meet you.
Jenny, this is a lovely surprise.
And the Reverend Mr. Snow.
Hello, my dear.
Oh, she's sweet, Eric.
I know.
I happened to be going into town. I ran into Mr. Maurer. He told me you were getting back today.
And we thought we'd just drop by and bring you something for your dinner.
Oh, nice.
And it'll save you all the bother of shopping while you're trying to get settled.
Well, then why don't you stay for dinner?
Oh, no, not tonight.
Oh, no, we wouldn't think of that.
Oh, now, please say yes.
I'd like for you to.
It would be like old times.
All right, on the condition that I do the cooking.
You don't have to.
You know, I know that, but I'd love to.
Well, there's Mickey. Excuse me, honey. Mickey!
Ah, poor Mickey. He keeps this place up like a shrine.
Eric told me how he loved Marion.
Mickey's father was a gardener here when Marion's mother was alive. Mickey and Marion grew up together here.
Jenny, this is Mickey.
How do you do, Mickey? I hope we'll be good friends.
Well, Mickey.
Thank you, Mickey.
Well, shall we all go inside?
It's a good idea. Mickey, remember you promised me some of those rose cuttings.
Nice seeing you again, Mickey. I'm going to have to get you down to the barber shop one day very soon.
Excuse us, Mickey.
General RV Center, located in North Canton, Ohio, is the nation's largest family-owned RV dealership, with 14 stores across the nation and more than 6,000 new and used RVs. Our certified technicians are highly trained and can perform RV repairs and preventative maintenance. With more than 500 service bays at our 14 locations nationwide, we can help you spend more time on the road. Schedule your next RV service appointment at a General RV Supercenter near you. General RV, where rest, relaxation, fun, and family are our top priorities.
The WHS Alumni Scholarship Committee is a branch of the Alumni Association that began in 1986. To date, the committee has given out over 600 scholarships to WHS graduating seniors, totaling over $825,000. They currently give scholarships of $1,000 each to as many as 35 qualifying seniors and to the winners of the Miss Macedonian and Outstanding Senior Boy Award. The funding for scholarships comes directly from donations at their annual fundraising event, the Distinguished Citizens Banquet.
Good evening, and welcome back to the Awfully Scary Movie Show. I'm Tommy Collins, here with Kaylin Allen, and we hope you are enjoying the 1958 movie, The Screaming Skull.
Before we get back into the show, here are some interesting facts about the movie. Do you know that the director, Alex Nicole, decided to direct the movie due to the fact that he was not acting in the roles he wanted to?
Wow, I would have never guessed that. Also, did you know that the music score was composed by Ernest Gold, who would later on become an Academy Award winner?
That's pretty interesting. Let's get back to the show. But first, let's take a look at Kaylis Collins and Matthew Gingras teaching us how to survive a night at Zebra Zoo.
All right, that's done.
Oh, now please be careful. Oh, Edward, now don't break your neck.
You're doing great, Reverend. Don't worry.
Good heavens. Honestly, the two of them are just like children.
Well, that doesn't look too bad, Eric.
Jenny, I hope you have more luck in getting your husband to mine than I've had with mine.
You know, you've got to admit it does make the room look better.
Very well, Tarzan. For penance, you can come and help me with dinner. Now, come on. Edward, you keep Jenny company?
Yes, dear.
No, Mary, no. Send them away.
Huh?
No. Oh, she's so very nice, Eric.
Jenny?
Yes.
Isn't she wonderful?
Yes, she's not at all like Marion, and I think that's for the best. You know, so many men, when they lose a wife, they try so hard to deny the loss they marry someone exactly like the first wife. It hardly seems fair using the living to bring back the dead, does it?
No, I suppose it doesn't.
We make a prison for ourselves out of the past, at least our sentimental, wished-for pasts.
Mrs. Snow,
Yes, dear.
there's something I must tell you and the Reverend.
Well, of course, Eric. What is it?
You see, Jenny has not had a very happy past.
Oh?
And talking about it or about something that might strongly remind her of it, she's very impressionable.
Is there something wrong, Eric?
No, not really. You see, she lost her parents many years ago in a very tragic way. And talking about unhappy pasts only, she's very impressionable. See, I want her to be happy, Mrs. Snow.
Of course you do, and so do we all. Now, how did she lose them? Well, look, I'm not prying, dear. It's just that Mr. Snow and I can help better if we know something about it.
They drowned in an accident. Jenny saw it all.
Who's Mr. Mauer?
Mr. Mauer? Why, he's a lawyer in town.
I thought no one knew we were coming. You said you heard from Mr. Mauer?
Well, Eric wrote him. He takes care of the estate, or what's left of it.
Oh, that's right. Eric has to see him tomorrow.
Well, Eric's co-executor of the estate along with Mr. Mauer. You see, Marion's death was so sudden that, well, all that was left to Eric was the house and these grounds. Mr. Mauer told me that Eric had found someone very sweet and very kind, and with whom he was very much in love. He didn't say enough.
How did Marion die?
Didn't Eric tell you?
I think the subject's rather painful to him. I'd like to make him talk about it. Would you mind telling me? I'd like to know.
It was a rainy day. She and Mickey had been working up there in the greenhouse. She left him to go back to the house for a few minutes. The way we pieced it together after the accident is that while she was coming down this path, apparently it began to rain very hard. She must have run along here. We don't know, of course, what happened then. Perhaps she slipped on a leaf. Base of her skull was smashed. It was thought that she hit her head on the edge of the cement wall where we're sitting, and she fell in there. She died in the water. That's where Eric found her 10 minutes later.
Marion, you said, Mickey, wait here. I'm going down to the house for just a minute. Wait here, Mickey, you said. And then you went away in the rain. And you didn't come back to play. Marion, why did you...
And don't forget that you and Eric are coming for lunch day after tomorrow.
We'll do better than that. We'll come to church on Sunday as well.
Oh, getting Eric to church is like moving a mountain.
He'll come.
Come along, my dear. It's getting late.
Eric, Thank you very much for bringing Jenny into our lives.
Thank you for the dinner.
It's a pleasure. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Edward, did you know that Jenny's very wealthy?
Oh, yes, Mr. Mao told me in town today.
Well, she's not at all like Marion. You know, she's so gentle and timid, as if she were afraid of something.
I knew you'd like my friends, dear. Hey, what's this? Huh?
Just happy, that's all.
Oh, come.
So happy.
Come on. How are the cots?
You're fine.
What are you reading?
Something Mrs. Snow sent over.
Interesting.
It's called Beast in the Jungle. It's all about a man who waited all of his life for something great, wonderful to happen to him. He had only one good friend. It's a woman whom he confided. And she died. At her grave, he suddenly realized that she was the great and wonderful thing that he'd waited for all of his life. But it was too late then. His memories, like a beast in the jungle, rise up out of the past, overwhelm him.
Oh, poor fellow. He doesn't know what he missed.
It took a lot of hard work to get here. But Nissan's beginnings were never humble. We always gave our all to any obstacle that crossed our path. We overcame even the toughest mountains without letting anything stop us. We pushed ourselves through every terrain just to see how far we could go. Our beginnings got us here, but it's thrill that drives us forward to discover what else is possible. This is the new Nissan.
Discount Outlet is bringing you the latest and greatest deals you have to see to believe.
We have huge selections at closeout prices for all of your everyday essentials, clothing, toys, home decor, and much more.
When we say tiny prices are a big deal, that means big savings on all of your favorite name brand products.
Start saving today at Discount Outlet on 1st Street in Massillon. The treasure hunt starts here. Miss a day, miss a deal.
Discount Outlet, where tiny prices are a big deal.
Our family relies on the internet every day. We both work from home at times, so our Wi-Fi has to be fast and reliable. We learn with it, laugh with it, and count on it for lots of devices in our home.
Your family depends on quality internet and Wi-Fi. That's why MCTV provides internet speeds and whole home Wi-Fi to keep you close to what matters most. To learn more about our internet and Wi-Fi options, visit MCTVOhio.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Awfully Scary Movie Show. Hope you're enjoying it so far. I'm Sebastian, here with Addison.
We're here to investigate the lead actress of this year's movie, The Screaming Skull, Peggy Weber, who is playing as Jenny Whitlock.
While I was digging around, I found that the director, Alex Nichol, actually convinced Weber to be part of the film by telling her he was remaking the movie Rebecca, which was originally created by the one and only Alfred Hitchcock.
To add on to that, I found out that she had several scenes changed because she was pregnant during filming, including the scene where she was supposed to fall downstairs. What was Nicole planning?
Something shady for sure. While we are detectives attempting to dig up some evidence on a movie director, there are several thousand cases that have gone unsolved, leaving many without the justice they deserve.
Today, Braden and Tommy attempt to solve one of these cases and finally shed some light onto what happened.
Welcome to the Mysteries of the Forest.
Tommy, you ready, man?
Yeah.
Ready to go explore this cave?
Yeah. I'm going to explore this really small cave. It's probably gonna have nothing there. So I don't see.
I don't know, man. It's supposed to be cursed with demons and stuff.
It's not. Dude, it's not true. You actually believe in that stuff?
Here we are, deep in the forest, Tommy and I, and it's starting to get a little scary. Sorry. You good?
Yeah, no, there's a twig.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's like a demon coming to get you or something.
It's not. There's no demons. Okay. It's a twig.
We've officially made it to where the house used to stand. That's all left is just mossy stone.
There are no demons. Okay.
What about the one right behind you?
It's not gonna happen. Okay. See?
Whoa!
It's not.
Welcome to BGTC's Unsolved Mysteries. Today we visit Cthulhu's Cave, aka the Cave of the Unknown. I'm Braden Geyer. Today I'm joined by Tommy Collins.
Hello.
Today we're trying to figure out the question, is this demon real? The cave in the forest that surrounds us is said to be haunted. So today we're going to be investigating it and seeing what we can find. In 1922, a family of 4 lived in a cottage in the woods of a small town in Ohio. Neighbors described them as a very normal family, until one day the house was raided late at night by a nearby cult. The cult burned down the family's house and used the cave below to sacrifice them to the demons. While the house that remains today is just cinder blocks, demons are said to still haunt it. It is said that those who go into this cave may never come out.
So we just add into another sacrifice for the demons?
I mean, basically yes, but we're 2 strong men, maybe they'll let us go.
Oh, that sounds great.
The main reason we are here is to see if we can come in contact with the demon Cthulhu. This demon is said to have glowing eyes and sharp claws. When the building first burnt down, a diary from one of the children was found. It belonged to the 12-year-old daughter. Inside this diary, she wrote about the strange things she would hear at night.
Be quiet, man. It's stupid. Oh my god.
Whoa. Here it is, guys. Cthulhu's Cave. What are you thinking right now, Tommy?
It's pretty stupid. I don't see no demons.
Do you feel the demons in here?
No, I don't.
You guys can see up there. Entry port. I'm kind of scared right now.
There's nothing.
I don't know, dude. Tommy, you hear that?
Ooh. Oh my God! Oh my God! There once was a man who was dead inside. His name was Cthulhu. In the end, he killed a 12-year-old child that likes to write in her diary. Ooh.
Bro, take this a little bit serious, man. Come on.
What's there to take serious about this?
There's literally a guy right there.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
I actually think he is. Alright, Tommy, are you ready to do the ritual?
I'm not doing no stupid ritual.
Dude, come on, just do it. Alright, we're gonna sit down.
This is not real!
Dude, come on.
Bum do ba bum do bum do bum do.
Braden, I'm in the back of the cave. Come find me.
Gosh, dude, I think there's somebody in here. Oh, dude, did you hear that?
Oh my god.
Bro. Dude, there's a noise that came right from. Let's go investigate.
Dude, you literally threw the thing.
Dude, what are you?
You see, it's Pennywise. He's coming to kill us. It's the 12-year-old diary, bro.
Dude, you're not taking this very serious, Tommy.
Dude, it was nothing. It was a bust, dude. We did the stupid, it didn't work.
Dude, it was a bust.
I know, dude. There wasn't anything, dude. There was
why'd
nothing.
you bring me? Dude, I mean, now it's gonna be too late, too dark when we get back to the car, so.
What was what? Bro, what? Tommy, dude, Tommy, bro, Tommy. Oh, Tommy, Tommy.
Eric?
Someone moving about. What is it?
What is it? Is that water?
A lily pad?
I don't think Mickey looks for her in the pond.
Jenny, now stop it.
I can't help it, Harry. That bad feeling's come back.
I forbid you to talk about it.
She looked like that, Harry. My mother looked like that.
Night. We won't be bothered with any of Mickey's nightly visits anymore. I've forbidden him to the house.
I was just nervous last night. I wish you wouldn't take it out on Mickey.
Now, he's a child. Must be disciplined.
I'd like him to feel I'm his friend.
Why don't you do some gardening with him while I'm in town? If he sees you're interested, you win him over quickly enough.
Wait a minute. I get a list of staples mostly.
Are you sure you don't want to come in with me?
You get more done without me.
Got to see about the lights, the phone, the bank, and the warehouse people about that furniture. You know, that cop's just about broken my back.
Yeah, don't forget to see Mr. Mauer.
I have to see him this evening. It's a bore, but I'll have to see him.
Will you be home in time for dinner? I'll wait for you.
Now, if I'm not, don't you worry, darling. Getting out of Mauer's clutches sometimes requires an act of God. I love you.
Hello, Mickey. Whoop, look out. You almost cut him. He's a handsome one, isn't he? So cuddly and warm. When I was a little girl, I used to want to be a caterpillar. So I was a very little girl. There you go. Marion must have loved her gardens. We'll keep them lovely for her always. You know what I'd like to do, Mickey? I'd like to pick some of the nicest flowers and take them to her. Would you like that?
Yes.
Eric told me she was near here. Would you show me where? Is that all right, Mickey? I'm sure it was a great loss to all of you, Mickey.
She cries
Cries?
in the night.
Dead people don't cry, Mickey.
I heard her.
Heard her? Mickey?
Are you looking for something different? At Friends and Family Credit Union, our success is defined by you. Our goal is to improve your financial needs and better your lifestyle. Friends and Family Credit Union provides loans, savings, checking, and other financial services to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Stark County. Our friendly staff is fully committed to serving over 11,000 of its members.
What are you waiting for? Stop into one of our locations today and become a friend of the family.
Fresh, great-tasting pizza can be difficult to find. Your pizza shop, located on Massillon's west side, has been making delicious pizzas since the 1960s. Their large menu includes your favorite pizzas and toppings, along with wings, pressure-fried chicken, oven-baked subs, and more. Their convenient drive-thru window is open. Delivery service is available too. Your pizza shop, located on the corner of Lincoln Way West and 32nd Street Northwest in Massillon.
Hello everyone, I'm Robert Freilich. Here with me is Evan Shepard. We both hope you've been enjoying the movie The Screaming Skull. Before we continue, how about a few facts? Did you know the music opening is the Dies Irae section of the Symphonie Fantastique by Hector Berlioz? A different version of the same piece was used in the opening credits of The Shining by Stanley Kubrick.
And did you also know the film was distributed by American International Pictures as a double feature, with Earth vs. the Spider, or Terror from the year 5000, being the other film depending on the market.
Stay tuned as we watch Caitlin Allen create some spooky makeup.
The first item that we will need to make fake intestines is real intestines, which these are pig intestine lining that are dehydrated. So we have to give them water before we can use them.
That is pretty bad.
Drink the whole thing. Here you go. Enjoy it.
Okay. So now I have to find the end that's actually open. Here. That's what I was trying to do the whole time. Okay. Teamwork.
Say when.
You're okay, you're good for this second. Oh, no!
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 He's losing blood.
Fake blood. Zesty mint.
Zesty.
Zesty mint. Does that look yummy, Matthew?
Rub it down. Give it a dry rub. It's a wet rub.
What do you think? What do you guys think? What do you guys think in there? Very organy. Dude, they're really slippery. They're about to fall out of my hands. Please be careful. Don't rip them.
Oh, dude.
They're intestines. They're gonna chill down here for a second. I'm gonna put on a different pair of gloves. If this is a better look. Fake intestines. So pig intestine lining, banana, strawberry jam, and fake blood that you can put in your mouth. And it looks like an organ. So that's fun, I guess. This took me way too long to do.
I don't think he quite expects she's gone. She cries. She cries in the night. I think he expects her to show up one of these mornings.
She died in the water. The base of her skull was smashed.
She didn't want to die.
She died in the water.
Jenny. Jenny? Jenny? Honey? Honey? It's all right, darling. It's all right. I'm right here. I'm right here. Just lie back. That's right. Just lie back. It's all right.
Eric, when you found me, what else was there?
What do you mean, what else?
A skull?
Jenny,
I know there was no skull.
of course not.
Mickey says Marion cries at night.
Why, that childish, stupid...
Don't blame him. We both hear the peacocks. He out of his love for Marion wishes the cry to be from her. I out of my sickness.
Now, darling, we've been all through that nonsense last night.
Don't you see? I've never imagined seeing these things before. To just stand there and see it and have it turn out to be nothing. Eric, I want you to call Dr. Ann tomorrow in New York.
We do need somebody else, darling. We need somebody outside of the confusions of our love for each other. Now, the Reverend Snow will be here in the morning.
Hungry for a great lunch or dinner? Then it's time to head to Cosmo's Grill in downtown Massillon. You'll enjoy their friendly, welcoming atmosphere and their hard-working waitstaff. At Cosmo's Grill, their large menu offers you a great selection of appetizers, soups, salads, entrees, and more. For a special treat, order one of their mouth-watering Hearthstone baked pizzas, cooked up fresh and delicious every time. Carryout and curbside pickup are both available at Cosmo's Grill, located in downtown Massillon.
I'm Scott Laudermilk, personal trainer at the Massillon YMCA. I have some good news.
I bet you're going to tell them that we've been in the community for over 100 years, and we have 2 locations.
And the YMCA offers financial assistance and income-based pricing, so everyone is welcome.
Remember, we also offer childcare, full and half-day preschool, school day off programs, before and after school, and summer camp.
I was just going to say we got weights, baby!
Welcome back to the Awfully Scary Movie Show.
Caden, did you know that the movie was featured in a television series called Mystery Science Theater 3000, a show that mocked films? During the 9th season, the writer, Bill Corbett, stated that making someone watch the movie even once was outlawed by the Geneva Convention. Crazy, right?
Well, did you know that the cast members in the film were supposed to be paid $1,000 plus their shares from the box office sales to be part of the film, but were only paid $1,000 flat?
Dang. Here's some more scary facts from Hannah and Kendrick about different locations to feed their trivial needs.
The Catacombs of Paris, Paris, France. The Catacombs is a 200-mile tunnel underneath the French capital. In the late 18th century, the catacombs were originally dug out by miners until it was used as a mass grave in the spring of 1780. After heavy rains flooded and unearthed the Lens Innocents Cemetery, bringing a wave of rotting corpses to the property next door, which started a 12-year project to move the bodies from Paris cemeteries to the city's former limestone mines, eventually packing the underground tunnels with an estimate of 6 million bodies. Today, you can visit the catacombs and see the arranged displays of human bones in its walls. Hoi Pașiu Forest, Romania. Known as the Bermuda Triangle of Transylvania, the Hoi Pașiu Forest is a 250-hectare forest on the border of northern Romania that is considered one of the most haunted places in the world due to reports of strange paranormal activity in the area. In 1998, Alexandru Sift, a military technician, captured a photo of a UFO flying above the forest. After the incident, other unusual events soon followed, including the disappearances of a shepherd and his 200 sheep, which were never seen again, and a 5-year-old girl who later reappeared in the same clothes, unaged. There also were reports from people who had entered the forest and came out with severe rashes, headaches, nausea, and anxiety. Studies revealed higher than usual radioactivity from uranium was in the subsoil. The trees also hold an enigma as they were twisted at the trunk and unusual in shape.
Pripyat, Ukraine. Pripyat is the most famous ghost town in the world. Built by the Soviet government in 1970, Pripyat was a small city near the Chernobyl nuclear power plant with a population of 50,000 people. In 1986, the city was evacuated and abandoned because of the Chernobyl disaster. In 1997, Andrei Tarsukov, a nuclear scientist, reported hearing screaming for help and seeing random things turn off and on while reading the levels of radiation from inside a power station in the area. Other people reported hearing babies crying. It still remains abandoned as an eerie reminder of the disaster and is now home to a variety of different plants and animals, including over 60 quote-unquote rare species today. Chuk Lagoon, Micronesia. Chuk Lagoon is a graveyard that sits 50 feet underwater. During the Second World War, Chuk Lagoon, which was formerly called Truk Lagoon, was a Japanese Navy base that was airstruck by American bombers for 3 days in 1944. Warships, tanks, planes, and railroad carts sank to the bottom of the lagoon, where they still remain today in what is known as the Ghost Fleet of Truk Lagoon. The ship graveyard is a very popular place for underwater explorers. Divers can swim close to the Second War vessels, which are lit with weapons, gas masks, and ghosts.
Miramar Tunnel, San Diego, California, USA. Known as the Phase Rug Tunnel, it is very popular due to its lack of history, which makes the tunnel more terrifying because of the many who had gone into the tunnel and witnessed the sounds of a screaming woman and a little girl calling for her mother.
Well, this much is real anyway. Look here, Jenny. You see, this is how you gouged your hand. And you say you threw the skull down here where Eric is looking?
Yes.
Did you find anything, Eric?
Nothing yet.
Surely, Jenny, you must agree with me that anything as fragile as a skull would have been smashed to bits down there. And Eric has found nothing. And to assume that the skull would move of its own all the way from there to the driveway door. Now, Jenny, there's no reason for that.
Don't you see, I agree with you. Did Eric tell you I spent over a year in a sanitarium?
Oh, Eric told Mrs. Snow that you were very impressionable, but that's all. I know lots of people needing a rest go to sanitariums.
This wasn't quite that kind of sanitarium. You see, I grew up loving my father and hating my mother. Well, she never knew it. Something I kept to myself. She was very beautiful. Very gay, like her. Very much. And I knew she resented that I was not more like her. I used to lie awake at night and wish she were dead.
Well, that isn't very unusual. I understand many children go through such a period.
I was no longer a child. And one day, I got my wish. They were both drowned. I could still hear her scream. I was all alone on the little beach. And all I could see was the overturned boat on the top of the waves. And I kept trying to reach them. And the waves kept throwing me back. And then I could hear her cries no more. And then hours later, the men came and searched for the bodies. They were never found. That's when this bad feeling started. This feeling that if I'd really wanted to, I could have saved them, but I didn't. That I really killed them.
No, Jenny. You tried. You tried your very best.
did. But singing and begging and praying couldn't make this feeling go away. That's when they took me to the hospital. They told me I was cured.
Jenny.
They told me I was cured.
Mickey? Mickey! You go on. I'll be there in time for lunch.
Well, where do you think he's gone off to, Eric?
Who knows about Mickey? He might be hiding.
Have you looked at Marion's grave?
Mickey? Mickey! Mickey? 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 Mickey!
Eric, did you find him?
No. Where's Jenny?
If I were you, Eric, I'd take her away. If she's so impressionable and that house frightens her so much, why subject her to it?
Look, I can't do a thing like that. It'd be the worst thing for her. Mr. Snow, it would be admitting she was sick again. I want her to be happy. We'll stay here.
Perhaps you know best, Eric.
See, I've got a simple and old-fashioned piece of philosophy. The only cure for her fear is to teach her she's loved. I mean, really loved. And I love her so much.
God bless you for that, Eric. She's a very fortunate woman having someone like you to care for her.
Be night soon.
Oh, Jenny, Jenny.
Sorry.
Darling, you've got to believe it will not happen again. Ever. Mickey? Mickey!
Eric. Eric! Stop it!
All right. What are you going to do in that skull?
Stop it! It wasn't his
Where did you
fault.
get it?
Leave him alone.
I'll take care of this, Jenny. Now, I know you don't like me, Mickey. I know you're doing anything to get us to leave here. This idiotic attempt to scare us as if we were children. It was you, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
No, not me. Not me.
Get out of here. Get out of here. On.
I wish you'd apologize to him. You know as well as I do it's not his fault. It's all in my own mind.
Jenny, I'm going to do something. And you're going to help me do it.
What's that?
That portrait upstairs. It reminds you of your mother.
Yes.
You were fine until you saw it. Now it has you all preoccupied with memories of the past. We're going to burn it.
It's precious to you, Eric.
The picture means nothing to me. I want you to be happy. We can't be until this fear is out of our lives. All right, Jenny. Go on, Jenny.
Let's go back to the house.
It's only the peacocks.
Big game's on. You could watch a game like this. Or you could watch a game like this surrounded by fans just like you. At the Erie Street Pub, the game never ends. Open 7 days a week, Erie Street Pub has pub-style food at the right price with daily lunch specials. Wednesday is ladies' night. And enjoy our large outside bar and patio. What's keeping you from the Erie Street Pub? Just up the road from Genshaft Fields.
What are you waiting for? Come join us at Erie Street Pub.
It's where we come together, where we are rested, nourished, and renewed. It's where convenience and performance surround the ones we love. It's home. Home Appliance and Whirlpool help homes happen with innovation you can depend on and quality you can trust. Right now, purchase select Whirlpool kitchen and Whirlpool laundry appliances and save. And pay no interest when paid in full within 12 months. Home Appliance, where your home comes together.
Hello, I'm Hannah Hoover here at Kendrick Mellows. Hope you're enjoying the awfully scary movie. Fun fact, did you know, in The Screaming Skull, Nicole also plays the role of Mickey the Gardener?
Yeah, and did you also know that Jenny and Eric Whitlock arrive at the country home in a gold-winged Mercedes-Benz 300 SL?
Stay tuned as we watch Evan interrogate a killer.
We need to get something out of this guy. He's been accused of 3 murders in 2 different states. Look, we've had 2 guys try and interrogate him. They really didn't get much out of him. You're the best we got. You're the most experienced. We need you now, more than ever.
Okay. I'm gonna get as much out of him as I can. So, Mr.
Kubo.
I know you've been through this before, but you've got to work with us. We're trying to help you.
There's nothing you can do for me. All you pigs want to do is just lock me in a cell and wait till I...
Okay. I think you have the wrong idea. We genuinely want to prove that you didn't do these terrible acts. Just take a look for 1 second. There's murders in Dallas, Seattle, and Austin.
So what if I did do them?
Then we need to know. Those families deserve retribution and justice.
What could you do for me that would so-called help me?
To be honest, there's not much, but we need just one thing. All right, let's just cut to the questions. Do you have any close family members?
Yeah, I have a daughter, but I don't know where her mother is.
Do you have any contact with the organization?
Do not even mention them!
Can you please elaborate?
I will not say anything.
Do you know what will happen to your daughter if you're found guilty?
You don't gotta bring her into this!
She will be put in a foster home and given away.
We can't let those ashes stand overnight. And the brush in these hills are a regular tinderbox. You want to help me? You feeling better?
As if I destroyed her with my own hands. She'll come back, Eric. She'll come back.
Darling, if you go on talking that way, you destroy the whole purpose. Now, the thing is out of the house, and it's over. You just give it half a chance, and you'll begin to forget it. And if you'll just spread those ashes out a little for me, I'll get the water to it. That's it. What is it, darling?
The skull! It's the skull!
Darling, there's no skull there. There's no skull there, darling. There is no skull there, Jenny. Darling, there's no skull there. There's no skull.
You going to be able to catch a plane tonight?
When we get into town, I will call Mr. Maurer. He'll arrange a midnight plane.
Thought there'd be more time. Time for so many wonderful things.
It's going to be all right.
Of course.
It's just me.
It's going to be all right.
Good evening, my dear. Mrs. Snow's hens thought you might like some fresh eggs for your breakfast in the morning. Hello, Eric.
This is a surprise.
Those hens labored mightily, as you can see.
Fine. I'll take them.
You'll excuse me, dear. What is it, Eric?
I've got to take Jenny away. That hospital she was in before.
It happened again?
I thought it would help her if we got rid of that portrait. You know the one.
Yes.
Oh, we burned it. She saw a skull in the ashes.
You were there?
I saw nothing, of course.
Of course.
Now, I thought it was Mickey. But when I was there myself and I saw her... Mr. Snow, there's something I've never told you. I've never told anybody. But when Jenny was put away in that hospital, she tried to do away with herself. I'm terribly afraid.
You think she might try it again?
I know she will. Unless I get her back to that hospital.
When are you going?
Tonight.
We shall miss you. Mrs. Snow and I have grown very fond of Jenny.
Yes, and she of you.
I don't suppose you'll be coming back here again, Eric?
No. Never.
I'll miss him and his wife. He's very kind.
Yes?
When I said goodbye to him just now, he tried to talk me out of what I saw.
Oh.
He said he felt the skull was real. He's going to bring some men in the morning to search the estate.
Where?
Everywhere. He was just talking, trying to be kind.
I suppose.
I'll go upstairs and pack. You want to come with me?
Be up in a minute.
Where's that scar? You saw me put it in the pond. You must have. Where is it?
I don't know.
Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Where is it?
I don't know.
Tell me the truth. You took it. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me.
Didn't take it. Didn't take it.
Who?
Not me. Not me.
Who?
Mary took it. Mary took it.
You and your Mary.
Said that he didn't see it when Jenny saw it.
I know.
Oh, but why should Eric lie like that?
Mickey, those other times with the skull, did you do it?
No.
Mickey, you've never lied to me before. Lying is a sin. You understand that? You must not lie to me now. Did you do it, Mickey, all those other times?
No.
I simply do not understand that. It wasn't Mickey.
And it wasn't her imagination.
But why would Eric do such a thing?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Well, what do you think we should do about it?
We're going back there, to that house.
Getting this far hasn't been easy. We've conquered uphill battles, unexpected twists, and moments that challenged our capability, showing up stronger every time. These tests prepare us to handle any territory. That's why Nissan spent generations testing limits and pushing boundaries, so you can experience the thrill of driving beyond your wildest dreams. This is the new Nissan.
At Friends and Family Credit Union, you, the members, are the owners. Our friendly staff serves over 11,000 members, assisting with their financial needs and bettering their lifestyles.
Hi, I'm Gina, President and CEO of Friends and Family Credit Union, where we provide loans, savings, checking, and other financial services to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Stark County.
Are you looking for something different? Stop in today to become a friend of the family.
So, what do you think? You like it?
Brayden, aren't we missing something? Dude,
There's supposed to be one more. We're supposed to have one more segment. There's not another segment up there?
Whose segment's left? I thought we had all of them.
Addison and Sebastian's. Where's their segment at, bro?
Oh, that's right, dude. I completely forgot. All right, well, let's cut to that now.
Hey, welcome to r/, the series where we explore Reddit together. Today, we plunge into the No Sleep series, beginning with the subreddit 2-Sentence Horror. The premise is simple: horror in 2 sentences. Myself and today's special guest, Addison, have chosen stories for each of us to read. We have no prior knowledge, and all reactions are real. Let's get it started. Or should I say, let's get creepy.
I'll never forget the excitement in the eyes of my lazy, obese wife when she saw that she was somehow finally under the weight requirement for the zip line. As her harness snapped and she plummeted to the ground, I thought to myself, I must remember to recalibrate the bathroom scales. That's messed up.
A baby goes down a tunnel with a spiral pattern. Police later reported a recently pregnant woman with an oddly shaped hole drilled into her chest cavity by an unknown assailant. Sounds like a pretty bad time if you ask me.
From where I hide, I'm terrified that he'll find me. So I'll wait in the closet watching. Oh, how handsome he is. Okay, so you're the creepy one in this situation, not him.
I heard screams echo all around me. I'm deaf. Okay, Rhea, sounds like you're a bit schizophrenic.
We can't detect a heartbeat, the nurse said. And yet the baby continued to kick. I regret to inform you that you should definitely get that removed.
Well, that's it. That's all. Thank you for joining us today for r/. I'm your host, Sebastian Carey, and we hope you had a wonderful time listening.
Mickey? Mickey? Eric and I are leaving, Mickey. I'd like to say goodbye. I'd like to leave as your friend, Mickey. Mickey? Mickey?
Jenny, are you all right? Oh, Jenny.
Eric tried.
Oh,
Where is Eric?
Don't.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'll find him.
It's all right. Edward, now be careful. Shh. It's all right, darling. Oh, it's all right. Oh, it's all right. Don't cry. Come on.
Eric! Eric! Please answer me! Eric! Eric! Eric, where are you? Eric! Eric!
Eric.
Why did he do it?
Your money. The question is now, did Marion die in an accident? I suppose we'll never know.
They're gone. Rest.
Hope you're enjoying the awfully scary movie. Fun fact, did you know? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Once was a man. Oh, that's right, dude. I completely forgot. All right, well, let's cut to that now.
What do you think? What do you guys think? What do you guys think in there? Very organy. Dude, they're really slippery. They're about to fall out of my hands.
Hey, welcome back to the Awfully Scary Movie Show. Hope you're enjoying it so far. I'm Sebastian, here with Addison.
And it's starting to get a little scary.
Myself and today's special guest, Addison, have chosen stories for each of us to read. We have no prior knowledge, and all reactions are real. Let's get it started.